Hey, it's Joe, and this is my next project.
Sometimes our houses will sell before they're finished, and that's what happened here. The new owner wanted a more French country vin hood than what we had planned. Now that sounds like Joe's next project. I like to look around, see what everybody else is making, try to make something just a little bit different. I drew the whole thing out on the table, life size. And here's how that looks. Where's my pointer? We're 42 inches tall. This is the ceiling. 8-inch vent pipe, 3/4 inch plate back here to mount it to the wall. Little 3/4 piece of chimney in the front. You follow that on down. And at the bottom here we have 3/4, 18 and 3/16 for the vent hood itself, 3/4 here, little piece of molding, 1/2 inch reveal. That's how we get the total, what is that, 23 1/8. Here's the number. This sets a lot of different things. Up here, we're 10 inches out from the wall. The face of this little chimney part. We got a 1/2 inch reveal here. Now this thing is gonna sit, kind of, if I can do this one-handed. The face of this vent hood, the funnel, will be a 1/2 inch in here. It's going to be down from the top this far. This is because over here on the ceiling of the house has this crown molding. And when I put a little piece of trim around this chimney, it's got to be underneath here. I think it's 1 inch tall or close to 1 inch tall. Anyway, this being out 10 inches, and this being out 23 1/8 sets this angle. And the main number is this, 13 1/8, because when we go around and we do it from the side, this is the front of the vent hood, the side one will be here. This number has to be the same on the side. Let's take this around here because I drew it out on the side too. All right. Out of the way. All right, here we've drawn it out here. 4 inch, got the machine, the center, and the edge, the crown over here. We're 5 1/2 feet total here. So, in order to figure out how wide this chimney box needs to be, this angle has to be exactly the same. So, if we build the chimney box 13 1/8 in here, this angle will be the same with the 1/2 inch reveal. Crown underneath, everything will match. It's because of this corner. Now the way I've decided to do this corner is I want to cut the corner. I've got a little practice piece right here on my table, full size, and if this was upside down, that's the way the crown is going to fit in that corner underneath the plywood. And then on top, this piece here, like this, this is not the piece, this is just a piece of wood I had. This piece can be parallel, nice parallel piece. These are going to be triangle pieces, both of these. And if I try to make this joint fit tight by cutting all these angles, I don't know if I'm that good. In fact, I don't think I am. But I can cut these flat on the saw with just a 90-degree angle on the table saw. I can build a fixture to do that. And then I can play with this parallel piece, even if I have to waste a few of them, to get the angle that that's going to need. And I really messed it up. I messed it up pretty good. Nothing I can't fix, but here's the theory. I did not think I could cut this angle on whatever it was supposed to be to make a 90 in here. I didn't think I could cut the angle and the taper and make them seamless. So I thought, what if I clipped the corner and made it flat through there, matched this measurement with this measurement here, then I can make a simple long piece like this, and I can fiddle with the angle there until it fits. However, here's the problem with that. Down here at the bottom, I beveled it a little bit where it would lean over. I'm on the line, and we have the correct distance right here. But at the top, originally, I left it this thick. I said I didn't care because I was going to put a piece of trim around it like this. I'll cut a piece of trim, a little molding, and that'll hide that 1/2 inch. Well, what it does, we're okay down here, but up here, it don't fit because this piece is at the line on the outer edge of this board, and this piece hit the line on the inside of this board. So what I've done to fix that, I've tapered this board down with a little handheld belt sander. So now we're touching, we go the distance here and here. Did this the same on this one. And we're pretty close there and there. Let's see if I can show you. Now we are pretty close here and here. So finally. Oh, there it is. Almost done. They're gonna come get it and install it. This comes off like that, where you can get to all the duct work. That comes off where you can get to all the duct work. These little panels, come off. You're gonna put it on the wall, level it up, push it up against the ceiling. Find your blocking in the wall, screws here. There's also a nailer in here. It's oak is all I had. You may have to pre-drill that. If there was a crack up here, I think we're gonna crown this, really. But if you didn't crown it, it's a separate piece. You can unscrew it and make it fit the ceiling better. And that goes back on there. When you're finished with your duct work, this goes on. And then you just nail it. Oh, I got blood all over. Nail, nail. And a couple of little tacks in there. See that pond right there across the fence? That's exactly why I picked this lot, where the new owners could stand in their kitchen and wake up to that view every morning. Worked out good. To the next project. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as we enjoyed making it. If you did, tell your friends and subscribe. It's important.